This is BMC's TM02. It's their second tier out of two tri-bikes, as opposed to the TM01, which is the bike that the pro teams ride. BMC run two pro teams. They've got the BMC Racing Pro Cycling Team, which features 2011 Tour de France winner Cadel Evans, Philippe Gilbert, and US TT champion Taylor Phinney, and the Upplace BMC Triathlon Team, which features a number of British athletes like Will Clark, Corinne Abraham, and Liz Blatchford. The TM02 is, in terms of the frame geometry, almost exactly the same as the TM01. The actual frame module itself is the same, it's slightly heavier. It features the same aero seat post as the TM01, with 42mm of fore aft adjustment, which is fantastic because it means if you're coming new to this bike from a different tri-bike, you should find it relatively easy to replicate your current position. The fork is different. If you look at the TM01, it's got an integrated brake module here, as opposed to the 105 front brake, which is stuck onto the front of this. Obviously that means there is an advantage to the TM01 because it will be slightly more aerodynamic in terms of the frontal profile. The cable routing on the TM02 is ready for mechanical or electronic group sets, as you can see by the little tabs here you can take out. This one has mechanical on because it's largely Shimano 105. The frame's available in four sizes: small, medium short, medium long and large. The interesting thing about this is that the only difference between the two medium frame sets is the length of the top tube and therefore the reach of the bike, which is really good because a lot of people sometimes can find that they're caught between two sizes of frame, and it just gives you a little bit option because all the rest of the geometry of the frame is exactly the same except for that one bit. The group set on the bike is largely Shimano 105. You've got a 105 chain set, 105 cassette and rear derailleur. You've got a KMC X10 chain and a Shimano Tiagra front derailleur, which is a slightly odd choice. It's also paired with the tried and tested, very reliable Dura-Ace bar end shifters. Profile Design's own brake levers that come as part of the integrated cockpit module. The cockpit is full Profile Design other than the BMC stem. You've got the wing carbon base bar and the T2 Plus extensions, a large amount of adjustability as well in the front end. Another bonus of the fact that it's not the TM01, which is the higher spec frame set, is the fact that the TM01 has an integrated stem here. Whereas this, because of the uncut steerer tube, you actually have quite a lot of adjustment, so it would be easier to fit a larger amount of people on the bike. You do get an integrated rear brake on the TM02, which is very nice, but you have a standalone Shimano 105 bolt-on front brake, which obviously will affect the aerodynamics at the front of the bike. The wheels are Shimano R500. They're a very basic wheel set. You often see that on bikes at this sort of price point. The reason you can keep the price down at about £2,100 is the fact that there have to be concessions made. The wheel set is one. They're perfectly adequate for training, but obviously if you were to race, you'd probably want to switch up for something else at some point. But obviously because it's a proper tri-bike, you will be faster on this than you would on your road bike anyway, irrespective of what the wheels are, given that the most aero gains are made by making yourself more aerodynamic rather than the bike.